Rize Podcast is in the building. Yo, what's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. Smoothie King, right back at ya with another one. It's the Rize Podcast up in the building. I got my boy, Mr. Will, on the side, a.k.a. The Wizard. That's what I call him. And today, we got one of the most decorated fighters, the future of boxing, #1 in the country, my main man, one of the hardest working dudes in the gym, one of my favorite fighters. And for the ones who don't know him, we gonna put y'all down and introduce him today. #1 in the country. Put some respect on his name. The one, the only, Shake and Bake in the building.
Hey.
Big. What's up, champ?
What's up?
Oh man, first of all, this interview been in the making for a while. I'm glad I finally got you to sit you down, man. First of all, I just want the people out there to know, and I always tell you all the time when I see you, I'm proud of, your work ethic, how you come in here, you don't play around, you go straight to your craft, and it's starting to pay off. So how many times you done won the Nationals?
3 times, 3 years in a row.
Whoa, 3 years in a row. So now,
You gotta let him know the most important part. He did it with the flu every time. Oh my goodness.
yeah, he did it with the he was in 100% when he won the 3. He wasn't 100%, so he was on some Michael Jordan stuff.
There
know when Mike
put
caught
some
the
respect
flu
on my man.
and they was holding him up, they carried him to the ring, and they was like, he said, "Dad, I want to fight," and his father was like, "You ain't 100%." He was like, "I can pull it off, Dad." He said, "Well, we gonna do it then." And every time he dug deep down inside and pulled out, y'all already know who I'm for, the Patrick Mahomes all up. Yeah. So, Shake, what was it anything you did different this year pertaining to what you did last year? Did your opponents get tougher, or it's like regular repetition for you?
It's like regular repetition. I don't feel like they got tougher. I think they're going to get tougher when I'm in the next bracket, though.
Oh, okay. And what weight class we campaigning at?
90,
right now, because I know it's going to change.
90, probably 95.
Oh, okay. Anything you got for him, Mr. Will?
Not right now.
Anything you want to ask him, Mr. Will? Anything.
Man, one thing I see about him already that I really love about him, man, he's very humble. And I like that's going to carry him a long way, man.
Yeah, he respect the sport.
Yes, I see.
You know what I mean? With him, he got a mindset of an adult in the sport. His wisdom for the sport.
Let me ask you this though, Shay. Do you ever watch like old fights or just recent fights or anything like that? Watch other fighters to kind of get the ideas from them, and pick up some of your, more technique and things of that nature.
I watch a lot old fights.
Like when you say old
probably.
fights, like who do you watch? Or give me some of your favorite people that you've seen.
Floyd, Tank,
Okay.
Boots Ennis,
Mm-hmm.
Devin Haney. There's a lot of them.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know who my favorite. There's a lot of them.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. All them names that you named, I'm just gonna be fair. I don't think one of those guys fight like you. You got your own style. That's why I gave you the nickname Shake and Bake, because when I first seen you, how you fight in a rhythm. You more of a rhythm fighter.
Wow.
I noticed that about you. And once you find your rhythm, you just start picking your teeth with your opponents. And you just was back. You had a rematch with the put up a shut up guy that they robbed you cold blind. But one thing I can say about you, you don't let your last fight dictate your next fight. That's what's going to make you great.
Yeah.
And you came away with the win. And, you know, I knew you was going to win because I don't got nobody beating you twice. I noticed that. When you rematch these guys, it's a wrap. You don't beat those guys twice. You know what I mean? You don't beat them. You don't let them beat you twice. But before we go on this interview, I got to bring this dude in. Man, the brains behind the operation, the motivator, the demonstrator, the regulator, the one that your number one. I thought I was. This is an argument, though. This is an argument. Your number one fan. This could be, and I can't really do this because I gotta pay homage, but this hurts for me to say this. Next to me, his number one fan. Let me bring him in. His father, Coach Damien in the building. What's up, baby? Let's go and slide on in here, champ.
How you feeling?
Slide on in here. Slide on in here, champ. This is Shake and Bake's dad, and we just gonna ask you a few questions, Dad. I'm gonna ask you as a father, right? All that's going on out here in society, especially with his age bracket, the streets grabbing him up. What you think about that young man sitting next to you?
Man, amazing. Like it's not. I mean, too much. I mean, I don't know. He could be doing a lot, you know, a lot of other things. That's what he chooses to do, you know. I don't force him in. So that's what I do with him, you know, because that's what he want to do. So, I mean, you know, then a lot of kids ain't letting a lot of kids you know, beat him up, or not, you know, not even beat him up, just punch on him. You know what I'm saying? So I commend any kid to do this sport right here, you know. So that's all I really say about him, man. Shorty's amazing, man. I can't, you know, you right.
Now that's the father side.
Yeah.
I just asked you. Now I'm gonna throw a little twist on it.
Yeah.
As a athlete yourself and growing up in sports and liking sports, where do you see your son in the sports world? How you think he gonna fare? Or how you think he's faring up to the age that he's at?
At the age for him to just turn 12 years old.
Damn.
For him to I think he's at the highest level of USA boxing that you can ask for a 12-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? All his sparring partners 15. You see what I'm saying?
You preaching.
Kids in the 10th grade, like, because these things that people don't know. And then not only that, he's 12 with almost 10 years in. You see what I'm saying? But like, it's I don't know. I see him that now. He's at the highest level, but he gotta keep working to remain there. But what I do, he need to develop. You know, he need to develop. You know, because it's like he said, it get harder in brackets, so you have to carry that.
Y'all
with you.
keeping it real.
You know, yeah, you gotta.
You and your son on the same page.
You gotta
Y'all keeping it 100.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's where the success come from, I think.
Yeah.
Cause y'all not stopping mentally.
Yeah.
I heard you tell him one day I was a little pissed, but hey, that's my opinion. I ain't gonna step into that.
I'm always.
But I like it. But then sometimes I get my little feelings. But you're clearing it up.
Talk to him.
You don't dwell on the last one. I see you straight number one. You're like, that's over with.
Yeah.
I like that mentality.
Yeah.
See, I'm on the outside looking in, but as a father and as a coach, you're supposed to want your offspring and your student to want more. But I was talking about this earlier, that it just touched me to see the fathers in these kids' lives that could be out there doing a whole bunch of things, but you choose. Don't think they give you enough credit You choose to go on this journey with your son.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I could tell you, with what I see, is nothing more important than you than going on this journey with your son. That's a priority to you.
Yes,
Mr. Will, any questions before we wrap this up? Anything you want to ask, Dad?
Man, he's got to be proud. That's all I can say. He's got to be proud. You know.
See, that proud thing, I can't hit him with that.
Yeah.
You know, I can't hit him with that.
Yeah, don't hurt him.
I can't hit him.
Yeah,
with
don't
that.
hurt him, baby. Well,
he know though. He know. He know.
All right, y'all. We can ready to close this up, man. Anything you want to tell them out there, Shake? What page to look on? What to look forward to? Cause you are the future of boxing.
One thing I want to tell them, just watch out.
That's right.
Mr. Will,
Go ahead,
anything
Shake.
you want to say?
Hey, man, this man just said and said it all. And that's what they better do. Watch out.
Coach,
Yeah.
Dad, anything you want to say while we closing out?
Man, just follow my son. You see, you can follow him on anything at babyuz_. That's his real name, you know. But Shake and Bake, you can type in Shake and Bake too. It'll still pop up. This page will pop up. But and just watch him grow. Just watch him grow. This ain't, you know, got three national titles already. Going to the fourth. Going for his fourth in March. So, and he only 12. You know, he only 12. It ain't like, you know, I be saying a lot of people don't get one. You know.
How about that?
And a lot of and they've been boxing for a long time. People don't get one. You going for your fourth. You know. So a lot of talks and all that. It's time to, you know. It ain't even time. Yeah, it ain't even time to be humble no more. It's time to let them show. You know. It's time to
Get them ducks.
Get them.
It's time to get them
to
ducks.
show people that you like. They don't view you as, you know, the best. You know. Even though you're number one in the country, you're the best in the world at 12 years old. You gotta start acting like it. You know, you got not out the ring, but in the ring. You know, because that's a difference. You got, you know, that's a difference. Out the ring, carrying yourself like, you know, in the ring, you have to control that cockiness. You know, and that's the only thing I ask, that you just understand that you're the best in the world. You know?
One thing I see already, he has character.
Yeah.
And that's
Well, man, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. This been in the making to get my little warrior his ducks. We call it ducks.
Ducks.
We'll explain that to you on the next episode. But
Ducks.
I apologize to him. I'm coming to y'all apologizing because he should have been got his ducks. But we giving it to him today. It don't mean nothing to him though. It mean more to me than it do to him. I asked him when the last kid he fought that he lost. He said, I don't know, I won. The kid is the real deal. Stay tuned. It's the Rize Podcast. Smoothie King. Right back at y'all. Whether or not I won. Peace.